the track.
Trapped in a room with the echoes I made. Every word that I swallow just sharpened the blade. I've been burying thoughts in the dirt on my chest, but the sound keeps shutting, it won't let me rest. I pace in the dark, hear the floor complaints. The weight of regret pressing down on my brain. I can't drown the noise, though it hides the disguise. Quiet doesn't mean there's no war in my mind. I stare at the ceiling, it stares back at me like I know something secrets I don't let you see. Every crack in the plaster's just shaped like my flaws. Every shadow's a question I don't wanna pause. It's a show in the air when the night closes in. It's the fight with myself that I never can win. Silence is speaking and it won't let me sleep. It's the promise I broke that I still try to keep. People tell me I'm fine, but they don't understand. They can't breathe the ink bleeding out of my hands. I better for watch the buck at the storm, but the cracks in the bricks of the woods will transform. I'm a prisoner tied to invisible chains. Every link is a thought I replay in my veins. Silence is screaming inside of my head. It's louder than voices, it drowns what they say. Run from the noise, but it follows me still. A war with the quiet I can't seem to kill. It's breaking me down, it's all that I hear. A prison with walls made of echoes and fear. I beg for an answer, but nothing replies to sounds that cuts like a blade in disguise. Silence is heavy, it cuts like a knife. It's the weight of the question I dodge in my life. It's a shadow that follows wherever I go. The truth I've been scared to admit that I know. Sometimes I wonder if breaking the code will uncover the scars that I hide in my palms, but I choke on the words that I can't bring to life. So the silence just owns me night after night. Every thought that I bury just dies at the lid. Every wound I ignore is a scar I can't fix. Silence is louder than screaming of pain. It's a ghost of my past that's a whisper my name. I'm begging for peace, but it never appears. I'm alone in the quiet, surrounded by fear. It's a war with no signs, a fight with no end. Signs don't break it, just bend till I bend. I try to escape, but it follows myself. It's like a shadow that feeds on the secrets I kept. Every second it's true, just pulling me down. Like I'm trapped in a cycle, I'll never outrise. The weight of my choices that won't let me breathe. The voices that silence that won't ever leave. I scream with my heart, but no sound leaves my chest. So the silence just answers by keeping me pressed. Silence is violent, it plays in my head like a film. I repeat that I wish would stay dead. It's the weight of the gap I can't swallow away. It's the night that reminds me of mistakes like to stay. I walk through the halls of the house in my chest. Every room is a thought that I try to suppress, but the doors never lock, they sway open with ease. Of the silence just drags all the pain out of me. I can't tell the difference from coma or curse, cause the silence gets louder the more that I search. Every pause in the air is a storm I can't see. Every quiet around me just magnifies me. I'm chained to a chair that's a visible tie. I'm stuck in a bed that looks calm to the eye, but the louder I fight, the more quiet it gets. Till the silence becomes what I'll never forget. It's a whisper that grows what I try not to hear. It's the weight of my doubt amplified by my fear. I beg for a voice just to shatter the haze, but the silence just echoes the words that I crave. It's a mirror that shows me the parts I can't face. Every flaw in my soul that I try to erase. I scream at the wall just to prove I exist, but the silence responds with a tightening fist. Some people find peace in the absence of sound, but to me it's a place where my demons defy. It's the knock on the door where I don't wanna hear. It's the voice in my head that reminds me of fear. I pray for the notions to cover the truth, but the sign just strips every layer of proof. It's the cage with no bars, it's set with no key, and the sign keeps asking what's wrong with me. It's the questions that run from but can't leave behind. It's the weight of the chains I've been wearing in mind. Every second it lingers as sharp as the blade, cut it deeper with thoughts that I wish would just fade. It's the sound of my past when it knocks on the door. It's the quiet reminder I can't win this war. I search for an exit but nothing is near, so the silence just grows, so it's all that I hear. Silence is louder than thunder at night. It exposes the cracks I try to rewrite. Every thought that I had comes alive in the dark, like a flame with no match that's all managed to spark. I run from the echoes but they chase me down, like a shadow that feeds on the fear I've allowed. I cover my mouth but the truth still bleeds to silence. Reminds me of all I can't do. The weight of the past pressing hard on my chest. The dream that I lost that won't let me rest. Every second it lingers, the pressure just grows like a storm in the veins that refuses to close. I beg for a sound just to cut through the air, but the silence just answers I'll always be there. It's the coldest companion, it stares in my face, and the harder I fight, the tighter it chains. Thought if I waited, the silence would fade, but the longer it stays, the more damage it takes. The lock on the door when I'm trying to leave. It's the thief in the night that keeps stealing my peace. I build up distractions to cover the pain, but the silence is patient, it waits in the frame, and it knows every weakness. It studies my moves, and the moment I'm still is the moment I lose.